All right. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video is the first of its kind. I'm starting a new sub-series, if you will. These videos are going to be shorter, they're going to be raw and unpolished, and just the authentic inside look to David's life. These will not in any way, shape, or form replace my current series videos, such as the Spartan Beast Prep or other marathon prep and other race prep video series that I have planned, and a really exciting summer series, short series, but that is coming in a few weeks as well. This won't replace those. These are just going to be raw and authentic things that I'm thinking about on my running and faith journey. And so I just wanted to take today's video just to say, as you continue to run in your running journey or whatever journey you're on, it's okay when things, trials, tests, training don't go well. And today is a good example. So today I had a track workout, and if you've been following, I'm training for a trail race, a trail obstacle course race specifically. So a lot of my training has been on the trails at slower paces, a lot more stop and go with different interval style sessions, and just a lot more strength training that has made my body fatigued. And so today we had a tempo session on the track. The goal was a 1 mile warm up, and then 5 miles at my half marathon pace, and then a 1 mile cool down. Now my goal half marathon pace should ideally be around a 6:20 to 6:30 on the slower end, especially as I look forward to my next marathon in the fall, trying to get back to sub 3 or faster goal. And so my half marathon pace really should be around that 6:20 pace. I averaged those 5 miles in about a 6:48 pace this morning, and that included having to pause my watch and take a couple rests. And it's really easy to look at that and feel a little discouraged, to be like, I should be a lot faster than that. In fact, that's touching my goal marathon pace that I'll be getting back to in a few weeks, or a couple months, I should say. And so it's a little discouraging, but I think that it's important to go, you know what, it's still a win. I still ran 5 miles, each mile under 7 minutes. And it's important just to take the time to look and say, hey, there's a lot of factors at play here that could have slowed me down. I have ongoing fatigue from the different training I'm doing. This is towards the end of a week in my training, and so there's a lot of things that could be kind of influencing why my paces weren't there. I simply haven't been training faster paces as often as I was in marathon training, and I do think that what I've learned in running is, we have kind of endurance is our engine, and then we have speed is more like the skill of running, I would say. And if you don't train that skill often, then you can lose touch with it, but it doesn't mean it's gone. It just might take time to get back. And I even noticed that in the middle of this workout, that my last few miles, it was easier to run at the faster paces than the first mile. It was kind of just a system shock, to steal the words from the running public. It was a system shock just to go at those paces again that I haven't touched in a little while. And so all that to say, it can be easy to be discouraged when we go back to doing something and we have these preconceived expectations that we need to perform at this level, and then if we don't hit that level, then we're a failure. And I still ran 7 miles today, and 5 of those were under 7-minute pace. And so I'm just trying to teach myself to be proud of that effort rather than be discouraged that I wasn't exactly on pace, and remember that this whole process is a journey, and this journey is all about running with joy. And if I don't find joy, even in these kinds of sessions where they didn't go according to plan, then there's really no point in it. And so that's kind of what I'm battling with today. What I'm trying to learn today is just the idea of joy does not always mean success in the world's eyes. It doesn't always mean even happy emotions. It's all about seeing the end goal. Running with joy is the same concept as consider it joy when we face all trials, as we read in James. It's not that the process itself might not always be happy and go lucky, but we know we're building towards something, and that's the joy and hope that we hold on to, and that's why we get to be filled with joy as we go. And ultimately, the biggest joy, the biggest hope that we look forward to is eternity with Jesus Christ, his second coming, the renewal of the earth, the renewal of us as humans, just that we get to live in God's beautiful creation with God for all of eternity. That's the ultimate joy. And I know I'll be running then, and I know I'm going to be running now. I'm going to be running now as long as I can. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this style of content. Let me know in the comments down below if you do. And until next time, run with joy.